Good morning, YouTube. It is currently Tuesday, August 17th, I think. Wow, where has the time gone? We are almost at the end of August. What? Crazy. Okay, but anyways, I wanted to start off this video. This is a very requested video topic that I get, and just, it's always to show a day in my life. And honestly, guys, I don't live the most like crazy, elaborate life, but I like it that way. I like my routine. So I'm gonna kind of just show you guys what a normal day is like for me. It is currently 10 a.m. I started working at about 7. I generally start working kind of early. I wake up, and honestly, as you can tell, I don't have to get too dressed up for my job. I usually just start working pretty quickly after I get up. I don't have a great morning routine. Something I'm working on, but honestly, I love just waking up and pulling out my computer and getting right to work. So I started work at around 7. It's about 10 right now, just doing client check-ins, sending out new programs. I am getting ready to do some cardio on my Peloton. So I'll show you guys what that looks like here in a few minutes. I find that when I do my cardio in the mornings, it really helps me because I'm not thinking about it the rest of the day. I lift later in the afternoon, so I'll show you guys that, but I am gonna do my cardio here soon. I only have 30 minutes of cardio, so I will just knock it all out in one go around. 30 minutes of cardio on my Peloton bike. But yes, so coming up, I have a call at noon with a potential new client, and then I have a podcast at 12:30 for the Pro Physique Code podcast. I have that at 12:30 that I can just film straight from my apartment because I have the microphone to do so. And then I have another call at 2 with one of my current clients to just game plan because she competed this past weekend. So that is kind of a rundown of my day. And then of course I'll continue. I have more client check-ins that'll be coming in. And yeah, I'll show you guys some food that I make. We'll talk a little bit about like my goals for this week. It is week 2 of improvement season. Week 1 didn't start off so amazing because I was sick. So this is, I guess, officially kind of like week 1, but I'm going to take you guys along throughout my day. I may show you a little unboxing of a surprise fun package I got in the mail. So stay tuned for that. Up next, cardio, and I will show you guys what class I decided to do on my Peloton. All right, here is a look at my Peloton. I actually get so many questions about my Peloton. Is it worth the investment? And I am always willing to ask questions. I think it's really dependent upon the person. I love it, and I love doing my cardio on this, but it is definitely an investment. So if you're one of those people who, you don't see yourself using it long term, and you're not going to be using it multiple times per week, I honestly don't know if it would be worth the investment. But if you're somebody who could, sees yourself using it potentially for years and years and years and would use it multiple times per week, I absolutely think it's worth it. So I'm going to just show you kind of what I get to do. So as I mentioned, I have 30 minutes of cardio. So I tend to have my favorite instructors, but I can, filter the classes. So I have 30 minutes. These are all my cycling classes. I'm going to choose the ones that don't have weights involved. So just strictly just cycling. Some classes, there's like interval classes, there's hit and hills, there's like 90s ride, there's club bangers. I really like Alex. I also love Allie and Kendall. Those are like my 2 favorite instructors, and I like Alex. But it's really cool because you click on the class. You can see me in the background, lovely. And you can actually see the difficulty level, which is pretty neat. And you see like the average cadence, average resistance. So I actually think I'm gonna do this class today, Club Bangers, meaning it's just like a whole hip hop club ride. It's really fun. I love Alex too. He always makes the time go by really fast. So this is the class I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put my hair up, I'm gonna change, and I'm gonna hop on and knock this one out of the park. Okay, you guys, so it is now 11:30. I have since I showed you the last clip, I did my Peloton ride for 30 minutes. I looked like a sweaty hot mess afterwards. Not even a hot mess, just a mess. And I have done some client check-ins since then, kind of got carried away with that. I really like to get to the emails as they come in my inbox rather than take long spurts where they just accumulate, right? So, but I did mention that I had a fun package I wanted to show you guys. So I actually got this a couple of days ago. This was a surprise package that I got from, it's just kind of a big box, and I'm going to show you all the goods that are inside. It was a surprise package from Brandon Fokken. He is the owner of Fokken Nuts nut butter. For those of you who don't know, which you probably know by now, I am obsessed with peanut butter, but more specifically, I'm obsessed with Fokken Nuts. I will link the Instagram for Fokken Nuts here below. I will also put a link in my description for this video for the website in case you do want to order for your own, or for your own stash or whatever. I don't have a discount code. I don't think that anybody, he does an ambassador program, but he does have frequent sales. So just, you know, stay in the know, follow him on Instagram. He does so many giveaways, but I digress. He was so sweet, and he sent me a, I guess, care package. I don't even know. This was a surprise. I wasn't even expecting it, and I'm blown away by this generosity. That's another reason I really love this brand so much, is he is so generous and so good to his customers, and that goes a long way. When the customer service is good, when you truly know who the owner is and you've talked to the owner before, and he goes out of his way to do things for you like that, that speaks volumes in my opinion. So I'm going to show you what he sent me. It's really funny because it's almost like he's like taken note of what my favorite flavors are. So I'm going to first start off by telling you guys my hands down original favorite flavor is the Monster Cookie Peanut Butter. Now, you're going to see at the bottom, well, it's hard to tell. It has legit candy pieces in it. Now, this is, it resembles, in my opinion, like a Reese's in peanut butter form. It has little M&Ms and candies all throughout, and it's like a Reese's peanut butter base. So good. I would say that the consistency too, I get asked a lot about the consistency of this peanut butter. It's comparable to like Jif. However, it has more flavor, and it's like, it's not super runny and it's not super like hard. Like you do see some smaller nut butter companies having their peanut butter be like, but this is my hands down favorite pick. Love this flavor. So he knew that, and he put that in this box. My second, what I would say is my number 2, is the Bob Spread Skeleton Cake Crunch. This is another peanut butter. It has little like sprinkles, but this is a birthday cake base, and it is so good. I actually opened it before too. Oh, it's so good. It's here, you can kind of tell. You can't see the mix-ins. Usually you have to stir the jars when you get them to get the mix-ins, but you can see it just, oh, so good. I just want to take a spoon to the jar right now. But this is my second favorite flavor. It is a birthday cake peanut butter, super good. Now, one of my other favorite flavors, this is actually a cashew butter, and this is probably the creamiest one of all that I've tried from them. This is Violet's Blueberry. It actually has little blueberry pieces in it. Now, I am gonna open it. I don't think, oh my gosh, again, it's just, oh, it's so beautiful. Just look how like creamy that looks. But if you stir it, it does have little freeze-dried blueberries in it. This is probably the smoothest spread, like I said, I've ever tried. It is a cashew butter base, but probably my number 3 flavor. Monster Cookie being number 1, Cake Crunch being number 2, and then this one being number 3. He also sent me the Everything But the Bagel peanut spread. This is like a twist off of Everything But the Bagel seasoning. It's really good for savory meals, in my opinion. I've actually put it on chicken before with like sea salt. So he sent me this one. And then he sent me 2 more, like 6. That's so generous. So this is actually my favorite almond butter from them. This is the chocolate almond coconut butter. So essentially it's an almond butter, but think it's like a Nutella coconut flavored almond butter. It is really good. I haven't had this one in a while, but it's very tasty. Okay, and then for the grand finale, I have not tried this one yet, but it is the newest flavor called Butterscotch Ripple. It is a peanut butter, and it says it's handcrafted with toasty and sweet butterscotch chips blended into our rich peanut butter and finished off with crispy organic quinoa puffs. Oh my gosh, okay, so I haven't tried this one yet. This is the newest flavor that he launched, but I will tell you from what I see on the top, you can see the little quinoa puffs, and I'm already like so excited to try this. I'm not too sure. Yeah, you can kind of see it. You can see the little quinoa puffs. So super excited to try this one. But you guys, if you're a nut butter lover, just do it. Order from Fokken Nuts. He does carry some select flavors on Amazon as well, so PSA. But I'll put all of his information, or all of the website information, in the notes section for this video. But thank you for watching my little unboxing of my nut butters. I'm gonna put these babies away, try not to eat all of them at once, and I will catch you guys in the next clip. All right, just got off a client call. It is currently almost 12:30. I need to hop on. I am going to be doing a podcast. As you can tell, I have my microphone and my computer ready, and I am getting ready to film a podcast with another Team Pro Physique coach on diet breaks. Okay, really quickly, just showing you guys what I made for my pre-workout meal here. I have the usual. I have my Better Oats. I know this may not look that great, but it is tasty. Better Oats, I added in some Greek yogurt, and then zucchini, and then cinnamon, and I'm gonna put this in the fridge. And then I'm also going to make an egg white to put on top of this, but I wanted to make it now because I do have a call with my client, and after that I am going to skedaddle to the gym. But one of my goals has been to eat a bit more whole food sources. Not that I don't eat a lot of whole food sources, but I find that I will snack on rice cakes or like little protein snacks from time to time. So I'm making sure that I'm not doing that as frequently, even though my macros are up. And don't laugh at me, I know I have a fork. I just grabbed a fork to mix this, but into the fridge it goes. And now I need to jump on the phone with my client. Okay, it is now about 2:30. I'm getting ready to head to the gym. Just got off the phone call, or the phone with my client, and we had a really good call. She actually competed this past weekend, and I really love when like clients reach out post-show, or they want to hop on the phone, or just talk about a game plan moving forward, because I think post-show can be sticky for a lot of competitors, and that's why I'm sharing my journey with you guys too, because this is still very new to me. I'm not in prep anymore, and I think that post-show can be really hard. A lot of competitors experience this like post-show blues, because it's like you put your heart and your soul and your identity lies in prep for so long, and then when show day is over, or when you're jumping into improvement season, it's like, oh my gosh, like it's a whole new identity, and I think it can be tough for a lot of people to navigate that. So I had a really good call with her. She looked incredible this past weekend too. But anyways, I am getting ready to head to the gym. I have some upper body today, so I'm excited. Super sore today from lower body, partially because I did not train for like 4 days. So yesterday was my first day back because I was sick. So I'm getting ready to go train upper body, and don't know if I'll catch clips at the gym. I usually don't like to record myself mid-workout because it kind of like, I don't know, it just gets in the way of the flow. But if I do catch a couple clips, I will put them on here for you guys to see. Okay, so I am officially home from the gym. I have been for a little bit of time now. It is, let me look, 6:30. So after the gym, I usually just like run any errands I need to run, usually make my daily stop to a grocery store, because I'm really bad at like, I don't do one big grocery haul each week. I feel like I love to do my grocery shopping at like multiple places. I like to go to multiple places for different specific things. So I stopped at a grocery store on my way home. On Tuesdays, this grocery store specifically has their chicken on sale. So I always stock up on my chicken on Tuesdays. So I have that going in the air fryer back there. I just stick my chicken. It's not frozen or anything. I stick it straight into my air fryer, and usually air fry it for about like 20-ish minutes at 375, and it does the trick. Another thing I got actually next door to the grocery store I go to is TJ Maxx, and I had to pop in and, sorry, it's about to get real dark. Had to get my favorite dry roasted edamame. I haven't been able to actually find this in a while, surprisingly. So what I've actually been doing is I've been getting the normal like frozen edamame that's already out of the bean, and I will just air fry it to make my own dry roasted edamame. But I am gonna sit down. I think I'm gonna do an Instagram live, and I'm also gonna work on a client program and some content, but that is my little evening plan for right now. Okay, so really quickly, I'm gonna show you guys what I was talking about as far as I've been getting the frozen edamame already out of like the bean or the pod. So these are already shelled. They look just like this, and I've actually been making my own dry roasted edamame by putting these in the air fryer until they get a little crisp. You could also probably do it in the oven too, but I finally found the regular ones that I get today. For those of you who are going to ask, you can get these off of Amazon. I specifically found these at TJ Maxx, and sometimes you can find them at Home Goods as well. But macros are slightly different for the frozen ones. I think it's 3 fat, 11 carb, 9 protein, whereas for the bagged ones, it is 5 fat, 9 carb, 14 protein. So a little bit different. Now I will say these do not have a lot of like extra ingredients, so I like that, because one of my goals this improvement season is to just eat more nutrient dense food sources and focus more on like my micronutrients. So edamame is a really good source of not only protein but also soy. So it's been one of my faves right now, but wanted to show you guys this in case you were interested in where you can buy these. Okay, so I am extremely sore, so I actually have this little Epsom salt sample. I am gonna throw this in the bath. We are taking a nice warm bubble bath. Another thing too is I have this Get Buffed exfoliator from Protein, and your girl is still dealing with some major splotchiness from her show day tan. And I kid you not, I scrub and scrub and scrub, and it is just not coming off. So I'm gonna try again. We're gonna scrub again, try and at least get a little bit of it off. But I'm taking an Epsom salt bath. My legs are extremely sore. I'm gonna exfoliate, and then I will show you guys what is next on this exciting evening agenda. Okay, what's up friends? So we're gonna have a little chit chat to end this video. I am winding down. It's about 8:30. I've actually been going to bed a lot earlier. I'm not going to bed quite yet. I still gotta make some food. Nothing exciting, just I showed you guys I was air frying chicken earlier. So I'm just gonna do some chicken, Brussels sprouts, and sweet potato. So nothing exciting, but I wanted to just sit down and kind of just talk about something really quickly. Obviously this was a full day in my life, so I didn't show you guys every little thing that happened, but like this is just a pretty general like normal day in my life if everything goes according to plan. It's a Tuesday. It's not my heaviest check-in day. It's actually a lighter check-in day for me. But I had a client call. I had the podcast you saw. I had a couple client calls. I had the podcast, and then regular client check-ins, and then I actually had a lot of programs I had to work on. But you saw a general glimpse into my day, and I wanted to sit down and wrap up this video. So I made a post yesterday on my Instagram about improvement season, and you know, I wrote 3 goals I had for myself this week. 1 mindset goal, 1 fitness goal, and 1 nutrition goal. And I really want to keep doing that for myself throughout this improvement season, whether it be setting new goals every week for myself and just writing them down in a journal every Sunday night. You know, I think it can be really easy to lose motivation and like lose your spark when you're not prepping. And I want to make sure that I'm like making the most out of this improvement season and setting like goals for myself each week. So for example, like my fitness goal this week is not really to hit any specific PRs, but more so just to establish a baseline, you know, of where I'm starting with the weight I'm lifting in the gym so that I can improve on that weight each week moving forward. My nutrition goal is I want to, you know, eat more wholesome, nutrient-dense food sources and really pay attention to my micronutrients that I'm getting in on a daily basis. And then my mindset goal is just to remind myself that it's okay to be uncomfortable, and any moment I start to feel comfortable, that means I'm not challenging myself enough. I'm not growing enough. So that's kind of my mindset goal this week. And, you know, I think that each week I can kind of change and alter these goals and really tackle them, you know, throughout the week and hold myself accountable. That way I'm not just like, you know, going through the motions and wasting time, you know. I'd rather have like fun with this time, you know. And I was even thinking as far as like the nutrition goals go, you know, even challenging myself, you know, every week. Maybe my goal one week will be, hey, Lexi, one day like fit a poke bowl into your macros, you know, challenging myself to be a little bit more balanced than I normally would be, or a little bit more flexible. Or maybe, you know, one of my nutrition goals one week is like to incorporate three new like foods into my food for the week, since I have a tendency to eat a lot of the same things. You know, and maybe one week my fitness goal is, hey, last week you know, hip thrusted 225. This week you're going for 235, you know? And I think just like changing my goals, whether it be weekly or even maybe monthly, I don't know. I think that that's really gonna keep me challenged and keep my energy, you know, going in the right direction and keep me motivated, and just keep me excited about this phase. Because I think improvement season can be tough for a lot of people, but I am determined to embrace it. I'm excited for it. Obviously last week I got sick and, you know, wasn't the big bad bang I had hoped to like start my improvement season with, but I'm officially marking this as like week 1 of improvement season. So far it's going good. I started back in the gym yesterday, and today I went to do shoulders, and it was a good workout, good day. So anyways, I'm gonna wrap up the video here. Hopefully this video was somewhat enlightening, somewhat interesting for you guys. I am actually, speaking of which, because I'm sitting right next to them, I have my beautiful Shoe Fairy posing heels. I unfortunately didn't get to wear them on stage this year because they did not come in time, but they are beautiful, and I want to know if you guys would be interested in me doing a review on these heels, because I know a lot of you guys have heard a lot about the Shoe Fairy, and you're probably like, Lexi, like what's so special about these heels? And I know a lot of you guys who watch, not everybody, but a lot of you guys are interested in competing. So if you are interested in me doing a full-on review and comparison of these heels to my old ones, let me know, comment below, and I will certainly cook up that recipe, or not that recipe, cook up that video for you guys. But anyways, if you have watched this far, thank you so much. Please like this video, comment below, subscribe if you like my channel, and I will catch you guys in the next video.